Good morning friends. Today we are going to discuss the next point in a function is the function definition or how to define a function. In a function, main three elements are important. First is the function declaration, second is the function definition, and third is the function call. First function declaration, second is the definition, and function call. Now we will see the function definition. Function definition. In function definition, there have six main elements or six elements which are important in a function definition. First is the function name. Second is the function type. Third is the list of parameters. Fourth is the local variable declaration. Fifth is the function statement. Sixth is a return statement. These six elements is divided into two parts, or these elements are combined by using two parts. First is the function header. First part is called as a function header and second part is called as a function body. In function header, or header consists of name of function, type of function, and list of parameters. These three parts consist of function header. These three parts function header consist of. And function body consists of remaining three parts, that is local variable declaration, function statement, and a return statement. These three parts are included in a function body, and these three parts are included in function header. Let us see. First part is the function header. In this, first point is a function name. Function name is a compulsory. It is compulsory in a function and it indicates the name of function. Second point, the function name is any valid identifier. The function name is any valid identifier. We cannot take function as a switch. We cannot take function as a void. We cannot take function name as a suppose integer, because these three are the keywords. So we cannot write the function name as a switch, void, or integer. The function name is any valid identifier. Next part is the function type. Function type means a function may or may not return a value. It may or may not return a value. Sometimes functions return any value or it cannot return any value. So that function may or may not return any value. Next point, the return type is a data type. Return type means a return type is a data type. It is a data type of the value of the value which the function returns. By default, return type is integer. By default, return type of function, return type of function is a integer. So function return integer value. So that the function return at that time, function return integer value. Next point, next sub point is a list of parameters. List of parameters means the formal parameter list is optional. There are two types of parameters, formal and actual parameters. Formal parameter is passed in a function definition, and this formal parameter is optional and it may be present or absent on the need of the function. Formal parameter list are separated by the formal parameter in the list, or formal parameter list are separated by comma, and it is enclosed in the parenthesis. For example, suppose we take a function void add and integer a comma integer b. It is enclosed in parenthesis and it is separated with the comma. Next is the function body. In a function body or function body enclosed in open and close curly brackets. It consists of three parts. Mainly, function body consists of three parts. First is a local variable. Second is the statements, and third is the return statement. First, local variables. Local variables are the variables that are defined within the function. Local variables are variables that are defined within a function. It is called as local variable. Next is the statements. Statements is the executable statements. Statements are executable statements. Multiple statements we can add in a function. Third point, return statement. Return statements mean a return a value as the output of the function. It is output of the function. Next, the return statement returns the expression or value. Return statement returns the expressions or a value. Next, let us see the syntax of function definition. How to define a function? Function definition or syntax of function. First is a return type, function name, list of formal parameters, open curly bracket. Here we can add local variables declaration, then multiple statements, function statements, statement 1, function statement supposed to, and return statement, close curly bracket. In this declaration or in this function definition, here this part is called as a function header. And this part is called as a function body. Function header consists of three main important parts: return type, function name, and list of formal arguments. And function body consists of three parts, that is local variable, statements, and return statement. Let us see one example of function definition is, suppose integer add integer a comma integer b, or integer add integer comma integer. In this way we can define a function. Integer means return type, add means function name, list of formal parameters, that is integer a and b. Here two are the integer variables we can declare. Here is also same example, integer add integer comma integer. In this way we can also define the function. This is example of function header. Next example of integer, suppose we create a function division and put the two variables integer a and integer b. In that we perform division operation. Here we take one result integer which have a data type integer, perform the division operation on that, and return that result, close curly bracket. Here is the example of function. Here we header take as a integer, return type, function name, division, and these are the two formal parameters. In that we here declare one local variable result. After that we perform operation. This is also called as a statements, and return statement. This is called as a return statement. Here division is a function name. Division means function name. It performs division operation and returns an integer value. The result is a local variable. This is a local variable, and the variable a and b are the two formal parameters of division. This is called as formal parameters. Thank you.